not fun. But anyway, as far as the technology goes,
right? That I understand.
Yeah. Well, technology's become more expensive because of it too. Because just buying stuff.
Oh yeah, groceries, everything.
$6-7 gas. That's not going to be fun.
No, I know. I made sure I had some.
No, technology has increased in prices in part because of that.
Is there a backlog like there is for so many other products?
There's certain performance parts called like a video card that a lot of people can't. It's like you spend $1,000 for something that's normally $400 or $500. Yeah.
Video card?
Yeah, it's basically gaming. There's multiple reasons why you would want that. It's not just because you want a faster gaming computer, but some people use them as servers to process, to get Bitcoin and all that fun stuff.
Oh, I'm glad I don't do any of that. I've heard of it.
Right, but that's kind of my point. They're sought after parts. Yeah, anything performance oriented is a more sought after thing. So.
This is scary.
Yeah, $6 gas is kind of scary.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not much of a commuter. I mean, I have to drive every day, but still.
Well, I can see why people, and it's more and more in my neighborhood because it's flat. It's not hilly like this.
Right.
But people are using those electric scooters. Young people. And I'm thinking, oh gosh, I hope you have a helmet on.
Right.
All of a sudden I hear the noise and close my eyes. Please don't crash because I'm on a corner.
Right. So we're essentially downloading everything we need for Windows 11. It's going to restart. It might take 10 to 20 minutes or so. I don't know if it makes sense to go get coffee.
Well, like I said, I'm going to go to El Segundo to the Air Force Base to get my medicine. Can I do that and come back and then I can pay you?
Sure.
It should be done doing...
Yeah, because I'm not... So what I'm thinking is you got to scan... You had like one of those websites with a phone number on it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got it all written down in the car.
That's not a virus. That's what's called a phishing scam. What they wanted is for you to call that number and potentially let them in and then screw with your computer. So I don't think you can let them get that far.
Yeah, no, I never called them. So, that's why I called the police and they called it.
Right.
Even my son called it on his work cell and he said, I'm not sure, Mom, there was so much noise. And I said, yeah, I've already talked to the police. They don't believe it's real.
Right. Yeah. So I think run that errand, come back.
Okay, I'll go get my meds.
It might be done by then. Yeah.
Good. Oh, yeah, it'll take me at least 10 minutes just to get there.
It's probably going to take a little longer and the traffic's been kind of crazy.
I was going to say, or more because of the traffic. I came up Range through Redondo and then cut over to Artesia, and I thought, oh my God, I haven't done this in so long. Look at all this traffic, beach stuff.
Right. Got it.
And when I finally got my license renewed, 18 months later, thank you, COVID, I said, no freeways, no nighttime, with one vision, one eye vision. So I'm really cautious where I go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. All right, I'll see you in a little while.
Cool.
Thank you.
Well, there we are. All right, let's see here. All right, what's going on? I'm doing an update. Let's see here. Upgrading to Windows 11. That'll be interesting. It should be pretty quick. I just bought her that computer 2 years ago. What's up? Oh, hi.
Hey,
sorry, I thought you were the same person that just walked out.
Oh, no. Different person.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so this is the one where you think the drive is bad?
That's right.
All right.
Hey, you can test it out. You probably know better than me.
Yeah, let me see. That machine is kind of busy right now. It did literally say it just doesn't want to boot, and then I'll give you the picture.
Well, there were a couple things. I took a picture. So
perfect.
It said, so that's what it would come up with.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely a bad hard drive.
And then when I did the diagnostics, it came up with, this was the evil thing that it said.
Well, let me see. Where is the error?
It's like missing error PCI. I don't know what
okay,
that means.
Yeah, so your hard drive is failing.
Okay, because so when it's interesting because like when I ran the support assist thing.
Yeah, it's kind of hit and miss.
Yeah, but it like gave me options to back it up, so I wonder if some of it's still savable.
I can make an attempt at getting your data back.
Yeah.
Does it make sense to come back? Oh, I gotta wait for this to finish. It'll probably only be another half hour.
Okay.
I just don't have enough room for doing a second machine right now.
That's fine.
Do you want to like go get coffee next door?
Well, what?
I'm thinking within an hour. This will be done in about a half hour.
Because I have to get my kids. They're over at the middle school at 3.
Yeah. Do you want to just come back here after
come
that?
Back,
Yeah.
Well, I'll drop them off and then I'll come back.
Cool.
Maybe. How
Yeah.
long? You're here.
I'm here throughout the day. I don't have
Okay.
house calls scheduled. So as soon as this is done doing its little update,
Okay.
I'll hook yours up and see what it does.
The problem is. All right. I don't know.
Just
Do
to
you want to?
confirm.
Do you want to call me or do you? Want
I have your number.
Yeah.
What did I just do? Which number? Let me
It's
see.
310-968.
All right. Hold on.
1960. See if it's on there.
What's your name?
Randy.
There you are.
There you
It already has it.
Okay.
Yep. Cool. I'll call
All
you
right.
as soon as I
Yeah.
confirm.
Let me know. I'll be around.
Thanks.
Okay. Thanks so much.
All right. All right. So here we go. Hey, all right. I was wondering if you were interested in helping your friend Joe build a computer in the next week or two.
He doesn't live close to me.
Oh, you guys aren't neighbors?
I don't know what he'd want me to do.
No. I'd be walking you through putting his computer together. It would take about an hour.
Well, I guess we could do it at work.
Yeah, what I really want you to help him with is buying the hardware I want him to buy. Can you stand over his shoulder while we spend 20 minutes buying the hardware?
Well, why don't you give me a list of what he needs?
Okay, I'll email you the link, and that way I'm just gonna. You're a little more you're a little more understanding about what needs to happen. So yeah. So basically.
I'm understanding of. I don't understand this shit, so I listen to you.
Got it. Okay. Well, he needs to buy about 10 different computer parts, and I just want. I want you to be able. I want both of you on that end when you buy the parts, so that way we can confirm we have the right stuff.
What, he can't get them online?
He can, but he's just a little frazzled. I think he's just a little intimidated by the options. Because yeah, he said he built his computer that he's using now, but he's due for. Go ahead.
I can't go with him somewhere. You're gonna have to do it online.
All right. I didn't realize you guys aren't exactly neighbors. I figured you guys were.
No. He lives close to where I work.
Got it. Okay. Okay. Well, can he come over to you? Do you guys hang out together at all at each other's houses?
Not when he's going to Walmart or something. He'll stop by and say hello.
Okay.
We're not drinking buddies or anything like that.
Got it. Okay. Well, I'm trying to see if I can. I just want him to make sure he buys the right parts. That's all.
Well, if you tell me the model number and the brand, what the hell? How can he go wrong?
Well, we could go that route. I thought he was going to build a computer, which is what so he buys 10 different parts, not necessarily just buy one off the shelf, which he could do. Yeah, let me think about it. We might just go that route. I'll talk to him again later. I'm not done with him.
Yeah, but if we could do it at my work, day out there, because I don't have people there all the time. I mean, I get hours of nothing.
All right, cool. Okay, well then, if he comes into work, you can buy the parts online. Okay, well we'll figure it out. Let me think about this.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. All right. Let's see. Windows 11 is downloading. Let's see here. Do. All right. So, almost done. 98% downloaded. It's my experience that Windows 11 installs in about 10 to 20 minutes. It took my laptop about 10 minutes to restart. It installed in less time than some of my regular, more minuscule updates. Alright. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. 99%. Alright, let's see. $99. Restart now. Let's restart now. It's stuck on 99%, but maybe it's fully done. Let's see. There we go. Once Windows 11 is updated, I'll pull that off the shelf and then we'll plug this thing in and see if it really is the hard drive that's failed. And we'll go from there. Yep, it's doing a BIOS update. Most of those BIOS updates are they're either feature enhancements or bug fixes. Let's see here. Do not power down your system. Well, no kidding. Updating system BIOS. 17% done. 18% done. There we go. Let's see. Cool. What is going on? YouTube.
Was one of the longest serving police. This cop thought they were alone.
Almost done. 61%. Tube.
Was one of the longest serving police. This cop thought they were alone.
Almost done. Can you hear me? Dude, trying to manage all my audio. God. All right. BIOS update, 91% done. All right, final flash process, 17%. $95, $99. Flash process is almost done. Almost done. Okay, our BIOS should be done. Now it should restart the machine or finish booting. Jesus. There's like 4 steps to doing a BIOS update on this Dell. That's a lower end machine. What is this thing? It's a Dell Inspiron i5. I don't know what model it is. 100% done. Good. Now it's going to restart. Rebooting your system. Got it. Alright. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Generally speaking, I tell people to do their updates for reliability. I understand people are afraid of reliability or breaking something. Hey, the machine seems more responsive once we did that BIOS update. Good. It's finishing where it left off. What is going on? Give me a call. Where are we? 99, 100. So now it's actually installing Windows 11 on top of Windows 10. I helped this customer purchase this machine about 2 years old. If your machine's less than 4 years old, it'll likely take Windows 11. I think it has to do with the TPM chip. That needs to be in the latest 2.0 version. Sounded like someone was up there. Alright, yes, smoothly installing. She's also backed up on the cloud, so I know I'm confident with doing that. Normally I need to make sure someone is up to date. I mean, in a perfect world we wouldn't need to back up, but yeah, normally I have to make sure someone is backed up before I do something critical. Installing Windows 11, 6% done. Downloaded. 8%. Where are we? 12%. Now we're going to see what's up with this machine here. Alright, what's going on here? Where are we? Ooh. 19%, 20%, 21. that's weird. It says it's downloading again. That's weird. Where are we? Almost there. Why does it say it's installing Windows 11 again, or downloading? I want to experiment here. I'm going to restart this machine and see if it does an installation procedure, or if it just does a reboot. Where are we? Yeah, it looks like it isn't actually. Oh, come on. Yeah, that was not obviously. Let's try that again. See, this is why I like to do things in place. Sometimes I just want to see what the customer is experiencing. I don't know what you guys have to deal with sometimes. Alright. We'll let you know when it's ready to install. Whatever. Okay. Let me turn her messenger off. That's weird. It said it was downloading, and then it said it was installing, and now it says it's downloading again. That's weird. Alright, so what do we want to talk about right now? What's going on in tech here? Let's turn off the YouTube app. There we go. Audio's off. Tech. Let's see here. What's technical? Yeah, here's a an article that's sort of interesting. Let me link this here. Copy URL. Oh, and of course I had to take my own advice and close out the app. Alright, I'm going to post the whole article in there if you wanted to read it. I'm going to briefly go through it. Okay, yes, one of the reasons I install Windows wholly without additional software is to avoid this. Don't fall for the free cloud storage trap on a new PC. Cloud storage is a big business, and it's being made and sold by the same corporations that make components of the laptops being sold on store shelves all over the world. So it makes sense that free cloud storage is being given away with the purchase of a new PC, but exercise a smudging of caution. Stop using weird words like that. Before you load up hundreds of gigs or so before the cloud of cloud space with essential documents or precious memories. Unlike the SOOC. Okay, if you're going to use invented words, that's just not fair. Unlike the SOOCon of free storage given away with new accounts at places like OneDrive, Dropbox, or Google Drive, the larger freebies associated with new laptop purchases have a time limit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, free is never free. I'm not even going to read that whole article, but I linked it in the chat. But generally speaking, one of the things that you're going to get when you bring me a computer to set up is a brand new, fresh installed copy of Windows, which if you really want, you can use the live account that comes with Microsoft Office. You can get that free account for 5 gigs. But generally, I don't like to pile on a bunch of extra software. Someone who's got no history of cloud usage, I'd likely to encourage them to use the Microsoft because it's built in. If you haven't been using something like Dropbox, I try not to recommend adding extra software. So for reliability's sake, I would tell someone, if you really want cloud backup, which I would recommend, use what comes with the system. So for the Apple, use iCloud. For Windows, use the Drive account. But basically what that article is surmising that you don't want to assume the free account is going to hold everything. Some people think that free means all-inclusive and going to be everything that you need. What it really is an ad to pay for more usable space, a more sizable amount of space. So there we go. I'm trying to come up with it. Let's see here. What else do we want to talk about when this thing is updating? 8%. Oh, is it now 100%? Come on, downloading 100, installing. How are you, everyone? Let's see, what did I just do with the phone? What's going on here? Okay, is it actually installing this time? That's interesting. Radical plan to make Earth's deepest hole cloud unleash limitless energy. Following the closure of the first round venture. Oh God! So someone wants to dig a hole way deep into the Earth to unleash unlimited energy. Sounds like fun. Hurry up, Windows 11. Come on. Alright. I've run out of things to talk about right now. You see what's going on. Installing 22%, 23%, 24%. Let's see here. You're watching Windows 11 install live. Real time, unedited. Around just after 2 a.m. 2 p.m., sorry. Let's see. 25% done. This is what you should expect on your computer should you do a Windows 11 update in place on top of 10. Let's see. Okay, PlayStation 4 owners now get 3 months of free Apple TV Plus. Oh, speaking of free, there you go. One of those, here, we'll give you 3 months, and they're just hoping you'll forget to stop paying for it. Yeah, give us your credit card, and in 3 months we'll start billing you. That's how that works, you know. Fake news is clouding the real stories around the Ukrainian. Oh, let's come on, I'm looking for tech news. Almost there. 34% done. (2002) iMac resurrected with Apple's M1 chip. So really, all they did was take the guts from the new machine. Oh, someone probably took the guts for a Mini and put it in a 2002 iMac. Is that what they did? You may be disheartened about the discontinuation of the 27-inch iMac, but fans of the 2002's iMac G4 have had to live much longer without their favorite all-in-one. Thankfully, a good modder can bring back your old tech to life. Bring your old tech back to life. The iMac G4 still holds a special place in many enthusiasts' hearts, so the machine has been modded into a modern era for, including with an Intel NUC. The second generation iMac supported an LCD screen on a unique ARM connected to a striking circular base. This look is still distinct. Alright. But the GeForce spec obviously can't compete today. Apple's 15-inch iMac G4 has a resolution of 1024 by 768, a far cry from the 4480 by 2520 that Apple offers in its current 24-inch iMac. The 2002 machine came with a PowerPC G4 processor running at 1 gig, an NVIDIA GeForce MX, 256 gigs of memory with SD RAM running at 330 megahertz, and 80 gig hard drive running at 7200 RPM. Yes, I remember. I've taken, yeah, that was just before SATA drives were released. That thing still had a SATA, a parallel port hard drive. Wow. All right. I'm not going to read this. This is more interesting to read on your own. It does talk about the details, but yeah, it was a cool looking machine. Copy URL. Alright, let's see here. Where are we? 58% done installing Windows 11. How are you, everyone? $61. What is going on? Alright, let's see here. 64% done. Let's see what happens. Note the restart indicator on the power button is not there yet. So that means that implies if I restart now, it won't actually finish installing. It'll just do a restart. If you've never been here before, what you're looking at is Windows 11 reinstall, upgrading from Windows 10. Come on, hurry up. Almost there, 73% done. Come on, 73. What's going on? Any other news articles? I'm not going to read. My dyslexia is getting to me today. If I find an article that's interesting, I'll just link it in the YouTube chat. If you see a bunch of links in the chat, that's me showing you what I'm up to when I'm not speaking. If you're curious what's going on in the other camera, I'm updating a Windows 10 machine to Windows 11. Almost there. It's kind of hovering at 74%. All right. It's hovering at 74%. How is everyone? Should I buy a new Mac or PC? How old is your existing computer, Mike? Should I buy a new Mac computer? Possibly, if it's the same one I worked on a couple years for you. Generally speaking, I would tell people to update their machine as much as possible, and if you can only go to an out-of-date OS, it's time to move on. That's how I define obsolescence. Once your hardware can no longer take the latest and greatest software, you're now more open to viruses, and you're starting to miss out on certain features, and this stuff is really not engineered to go beyond 5 years. So I would also recommend replacing your hardware while it still works. Yeah, if your machine is after 5 years, it's on borrowed time. Today I made a house call. I got a customer on Windows XP on a 15-year-old Dell Inspiron. He basically thought the thing was done. Turns out his power cable was a little loose, so I reinserted it. Doesn't seem like he's ready to spend money just yet. He wants it to actually die on the table. Mike, you should buy a new computer if it's more than 5 or 6 years for a Mac. That's about how long Apple officially supports their hardware. I mean, technically, it's obsolete at that point already, but if it still runs the latest OS, it's still a usable machine. That's just where I tell people it's time to take their budget and put it towards a new machine. I don't like getting paid on 5, 6, 7, 8-year-old hardware. I don't want anyone's feelings hurt if it only goes another couple months. All right, 82%. Windows 11 is 82% done. That's what's up in the left-hand corner. I'm showing you what's up now. Give me a call if you want a conversation. Mike, did you want to have a phone call? We can talk details. Alright, here it is. All right. Probably, Mike. That's the answer. I think of a 5-year-old computer as like a 200,000-mile car. If your transmission fails at that kind of mileage, you should probably move on. Installing 82%. If you've never been here before, you're watching Windows 11 Update. This is what you should expect on your older, slower, not older, but it's not that old if it takes 11, but if you're going to do an in-place install of Windows 11, this is the experience you should expect. So far, this is normal. My computer happened already, meaning it's a newer machine. But if you've got a lower end Dell that's about 2 or 3 years old, this is live and unedited for upgrading from Windows 10 to 11 in place. Internet's about 100 up and down. It took about 10 minutes to download, and now it's taken another 20 to install. And after this, it's going to restart, and it'll probably be done after 5 more minutes of restarting. I see your stuff on Instagram, Mike. I'm wondering if you should try to go to YouTube also. Your audience might get bigger. I could show you how to broadcast to more than, like I do Facebook and YouTube at the same time. I don't know how to do Instagram. Instagram's a different animal. Let's see here. 84% installed. Start menu still doesn't want to show like it wants to install by restarting. Sometimes if you restart, you can finalize the installation, and that way when you come walk away and then come back, it's done, rather than having to install it and having to come back and restart it after it's done. Alright, let's see here. What is going on? Alright, come on. Almost there. 85%. Noisy vehicles. Oh, wow. What's going on here? 87. That's just creeping. It's taking a little more time than I expected on this machine. That's because I guess my machine's a little bit of a performer. It's a gaming rig, but it's an entry-level gaming rig, and it happened in about 10 minutes. She doesn't have a whole lot going on this machine, and it's only about 3 years old, but it is a slower, older. Yes, you're here? Yeah, come on in. There we
So
are.
hard to hear.
It's all right.
How you doing?
It's almost done.
Oh, good. I had a question for you.
Yeah.
The policeman suggested I do this. He said go on to the credit bureaus.
Yeah,
There's
put a
3
lock-
of them,
yeah,
and
you-
put a yes.
Put a lock on all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's easy. You just go to each of their websites. It's free.
Okay, that's what he said.
You just do it. Yeah, and that way, as long as you're not in the process of filing for any loans, don't worry about it.
That's what he said.
Yeah,
And I said no, can't afford anything anyway.
yeah.
No.
I mean, you're not.
I
doing
would
it-
have loved to have been. This was my 5th year to. Every 5 I refine my house.
Right,
Can't do it because I
Right.
don't have a job to even verify income.
right.
So yeah. So I was curious what your okay. Yeah, he said protection.
Yeah,
Oh cripe, honest to Pete. You know, I guess the evil ones out there can get you if you have a, what are they called? A Mac or a hardwired,
right.
right?
Well, what?
More susceptible because we're plugged into the whatever you want to call it.
Well, if there's second authentication is a technology where, in order to log into your account, it's basically implied that your phone is also with you at your side. That's an easy free feature to add.
Oh, well, see, I don't have a cell phone.
Right.
Interesting.
You don't have a cell phone at all?
That's not in my budget.
Got it. Okay, well,
I got a California Lifeline
these days,
answering machine. I had to think what it's called.
right.
Yeah, low income.
Okay, well, double authentication is where it sends a text to your cell phone, and that adds security.
My
That's
son probably has that.
So that's probably the best thing you can do for yourself as far as security.
Okay.
And then, of course, your passwords need to be reasonably difficult to remember. Unfortunately, that's frustrating.
Seriously,
Yeah,
it is.
right.
Several years ago, I guess in 19, before COVID,
Yeah,
I had a lot of health issues start up. Where I had the vein occlusion, so I lost sight, and all these other weird things with the heart.
right.
And all of a sudden, I'm having to go in,
Yeah. Hold on.
change everything.
Hey, this is Chris.
Chris Sobrino.
You have a...
Hi, this is Chris.
Hey, buddy, Joe.
Okay, so is it finished?
I believe so.
All right, I got someone here at the shop, and I got a couple little things to do. I might be available in less than an hour.
Okay, call me when you're ready.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
All right.
Oh,
Let's
the
see.
techie world. Ay, ay, ay.
So anyway, yeah, if you're not using a cell phone, you can't really do double authentication.
Mm-mm. No, I have a car that's 2 years old. My son was in a car accident with my other car and it was totaled. So now I have this car. The first thing it does, talks to me. It wants my cell phone. It wants this. And it's
Right.
like, don't have one. Don't have one.
Right.
Every time I talk to somebody in the medical field, we don't have on file your cell phone. I said, you're right.
Right.
And I paused.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't have one.
Right.
What is the number? They don't even hear me.
Right.
I said, I don't have one.
Right.
You don't have a cell phone? People, they're just shocked.
Right.
It's like, nope.
Right.
I'm technically challenged just turning on the computer practically.
Right.
Or the TV.
Yeah.
Spectrum keeps me challenged with that.
Right.
Darn them. Crazy. But that's my entertainment. I don't go out anywhere.
Right.
Crumb. So, am I going to have to learn where new...
Start button moves about 2 inches, but not much.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cosmetic upgrade. That's really all. That's it.
Not too much new. Okay,
Correct.
good. It's like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that?
Right.
Look at the size of that monitor.
That's just a television, but yeah. You
I was
get-
going to say, it reminds me of one of my TVs
yeah,
years ago.
It's a 37-inch TV.
Oh, no. I only had 19 or 25.
Right.
37-inch screen. Wow. Holy moly.
Yeah, I got a lot going on in here. I need a bigger office. I'm working on that.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Can you rent another space?
Well, I was looking at getting out of this neighborhood.
Oh,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah, not that this is expensive rent, but the building's falling apart. We're paying for a building that's not in the best condition. So
Yeah, well.
yeah.
That-
So I'm looking at going back to Redondo because I was having more fun down there.
Oh, did you have a shop down there?
Yeah, I was down there for 4 years. I've been up here for 4 years.
I was gonna say, my friend in Redondo, it was her roommate that recommended you.
Right.
Oh, that's on another piece of paper. Can't remember his name, but he's her tech guru.
Right.
Just super guy, single dad.
Uh-huh.
And he's the one that gave me your number through her a year ago, so yeah. When the other one decided to go pooey, these
Right.
darn computers.
Well, 5 years is what I tell people to budget.
I know you said that.
Yeah.
I did remember to take pictures of the back of it so I can hopefully
Right. Yeah. So figure out where it all goes.
where it all goes.
Yeah.
I also pulled the plugs out from the wall and I untangled them and kind of laid them on the floor. I thought, okay, maybe that'll help me.
Yeah.
But I also took pictures, yeah.
Right.
I laughed at myself. I even took a little video. Trying to know what I'm going to do whenever I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Silly me.
It's all right.
I figure that's my own humor. Yeah, I know.
No, you can't go wrong. It's fine. You're not going to break anything. Just what you did about calling me or the police even, that's a smarter idea than just to let them in and figure out who they are.
Well,
It's called a phishing scam, and what they're trying to do.
Phishing.
Yeah, basically they're trying to get you, or to bait you,
Yeah.
into calling the number and allowing them to log in remotely.
And see, they did that 3 years ago.
Right.
And they got quite a bit of money, and then they got into my checking account, and that was really hard.
Right.
So I had to go over to the credit union, change the number, and
Yeah.
as they said, I made them a liability
Right.
unwillingly.
Yeah.
But yeah, that call the other morning, $7,800 will be charged to your ongoing checking account. They've actually changed their wording.
Right.
So glad I didn't answer the phone anyway. Most of the
Yeah.
time I don't, but it was first thing in the morning, and I think, well, maybe my son or grandson's sick, and I got a call. You know, the school's calling.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, don't let anyone in remotely if you don't know them in person. And those 800 numbers,
And this one was
yeah.
1888.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's an arbitrary, fictitious number.
And it comes up, though, it had those symbols of
Right.
Microsoft.
It's a lie. Anyone can fib about that.
Isn't that something? It looks so
Uh-huh.
official. The computer is locked. It's been locked due to illegal activity. Do not restart. May lead to computer data loss and theft.
That's a lie. They're trying to get you to call them and let them in.
IP used to contact websites that have antiviruses. Call this support. Microsoft. Yeah, I mean, it goes on and on. So, yeah, Mr. Officer Flores took a lot of time. I really appreciated him. But yes, going to the credit bureaus. I thought, oh my God, all these things. So unsafe to have things, I guess. I don't know. God help us.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't ask. Did you want me to have a mask on? I
No, it's
am
fine.
vaccinated.
It's fine.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
I've got one, I've got 10.
We're good.
Oh, good. So warm.
Yeah.
So it's almost done. Good.
Yeah, it's about 2 minutes from done.
Oh, good.
It took this whole time, a little longer than I expected.
Wow. Is that because it got so much stuff on it?
No,
It's just is
the
what
Windows
it is.
I think the Microsoft servers are busy doing this for everyone.
Oh,
Yeah,
very good.
that's my theory.
It's very good theory. Probably.
Because they want to get everyone upgraded. So everything that's supported, they're trying to get upgraded.
Right. Now, will this also hopefully cancel that McAfee antivirus thing I
No,
keep getting?
I can look at that. I'll make sure that
Oh,
goes away.
good. I need that gone. Because if I click on it to
Yeah.
exit out,
Right.
it pops up anyway.
Right.
So
Yeah, that's
then I
why
can't get into the corner of Messenger because it's right covering where I want to talk.
What I think it is it's a plugin that's inside of your Chrome browser. So I'll uninstall that. Hello.
Sorry.
How are you?
Okay, so I'm the fellow that called a little before noon.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, so I have an MSI laptop
Yeah.
that the fan started going bad. I don't know if it was the motor or the blaze or whatever, but
Yeah.
so I bought a replacement part on Amazon, took it to Geek Squad because
Right.
I don't want to have to do that stuff myself. And they told me that there was nothing they could do about
What's
it.
wrong?
What's
What's not working with it on the little?
the fan? It makes like a horrifying mechanical clattery noise.
Are we sure it's this fan and not the hard drive? Is it a functioning machine otherwise?
Yes, it was working perfectly fine otherwise. However, while they had it under the knife, they also found that the battery was swollen, so I ordered a replacement of that as well.
Yeah. What about? Okay, so what about the fan? Did we find one? Because
Yeah, I have a-
You actually found a fan.
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. That's it. Okay, yeah. Because okay, so you asked them to install this. They said they didn't want the work.
Yeah, basically,
Got it.
they opened it up and looked at it and said, yeah, no, we can't do this. Like,
They choose not to. Yeah, I think they depot that sort of. They used to depot that sort of work,
right,
but now they're sort of backlogged. I
right.
guess.
Wow.
All right. Do we have a power charger for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to just leave everything in the bag?
Let me think.
Because I don't think there's anything in the bag.
And what I
besides-
prefer is because obviously you see what I have here. I don't want any
Right.
of your extra stuff left here.
Yeah, I don't. Well, because this is the battery that's gonna go in
Right.
there. I don't think there's anything else in here except
Yeah.
for the deskant package.
Let me just get your information and
Yeah, of
label
course.
everything that we're about to pull out of that box or the bag.
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on. Let's do
Mine's
this.
almost done. All right, be out of your way.
Yeah. Here, let's do this. Let's label your computer.
Okay.
Put that on the machine, and then the other one on the power cable.
Do you want to wrap it around it?
Well, yeah, sure. I just want to label everything, and you're going to keep your bag.
Okay.
And are you in a hurry for it? I don't know if I'll have time today.
Oh no! I mean, I assumed it was gonna
Tomorrow.
be like at
Tomorrow.
least tomorrow. Yeah.
Tomorrow,
Because
yeah.
I mean, I know you're busy.
Yeah, that's something I like to get started on in the morning because it's more detail-oriented job. Perfect. It doesn't really need to be legible, so at a glance I don't pick up the wrong one.
Right. So it's that, and then the machine.
Nope, let's just take that out
Okay.
now.
And then the machine actually. Let's
Yeah,
take
so
that
there we go.
out. And
Oh, it's this machine. I've worked on one of these before.
I imagine they're fairly common.
I
It's-
actually replaced the motherboard on one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's kind of a lot of screws, but yeah.
Yeah, because I was looking at some of the YouTube videos. I'm like,
Right.
do I really want to try this myself?
Right. Yeah, I did warranty repair for Dell exclusively for 3 years, and it's like I've done literally hundreds of motherboard replacements. So, all right. So you can check in on me anytime around noon tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good. And
Later.
then, should I leave like phone number and stuff like that?
That's you didn't write that on?
Oh,
there?
I'm sorry. Yeah,
That's
that
all
was
right.
my bad.
That's all right.
This is when those labels that they send us, return labels, we could use those and add the phone number
Yeah.
because we get so many of them mailed to us.
Right.
Right.
I actually have been doing stuff like that. Like I collect antique watches.
Oh, sweet.
So I send a bunch of dials out to refinish at a place in Arizona that
Yeah.
the company's like almost 100 years old.
Yeah.
They have a job jacket where they want you to fill out everything, so I just use those.
Right. Cool.
Oh, and this is yours.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry.
Thanks.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
No problem. Okay, so I'll call you, or you can call me. Either way.
Yeah, or otherwise I'll just maybe plan on stopping in like 2
Sure.
o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna get. It'll be my first project tomorrow.
Great, thank you so much.
Thank you. And it'll be about $100.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm
Okay.
fine with whatever.
Cool.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Sweet. Oh, I should have charged him 5.
And those go with that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That
So,
sounds even more complicated.
right.
Mine sounds so simple.
Right.
Not mine, but it's it.
Yeah.
Gee, Lord have mercy.
That's all right.
Things just. I'm not going to use my debit card. I'm going to give you cash today.
Cool.
Hope you don't mind.
All right.
I had to
Thanks.
go in the piggy bank.
Yeah.
Break the piggy bank.
All right. That's no big deal. Okay, so I'm just doing a little bit of an update now. So Windows
Okay.
11 is now in here.
Awesome.
So these updates sometimes reduce what you experienced, because some of those scams, they take advantage of issues that get fixed when you update.
How nice.
Yeah. So see, the start menu has moved a little bit.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm not going to be surprised. Everything's going to be somewhere else.
It's right there. I know it's been here since 1995, but now it's right there. So there we go.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all right. So now it's going to do a micro update.
The word change, yes, gives
Yeah,
us a personalities of.
that's all right. It's a minor update.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So let me get some cash out.
All right.
What's the damage today?
$80.
How much?
80.
80. Okay.
Yes.
God bless you. Thank you. I knew I hit it somewhere. Now I could give you 100 or do 20, 20, 20, 20.
I have. I'll take.
I mean, I can go
I
either
got,
way.
No, I got a 20. I can give you back.
Yeah? I mean,
Yeah,
a lot of people don't like the hundreds.
that's fine. It's
mean,
going
it's-
straight to the bank anyway.
I
Here.
was going to say, it
There we go.
looks brand new. God
Yeah.
bless you. All right.
Sweet.
I was ready. It's like, okay, take a couple hundred just in case. You never
Yeah.
know.
Okay. So otherwise, this thing's doing okay.
It had been. I just
Yeah.
hadn't done what you had asked. Call Microsoft. I just.
Right. Well, you did well by calling the right couple people. So, and I'm glad that they.
Oh yeah. See, I've been getting into Messenger.
Right. Oh, that's right. Let me check on your Chrome and make sure.
Oh.
Let me make sure your settings. Where is it? Extensions. That's what I'm worried about. Okay. Oh no, you don't have a. Remove that. Nope. Remove that. You don't need it. You don't use it. Well, I was wondering if the McAfee extension was in there. It doesn't look like it is. Let's update that.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Let's update Chrome too. I don't know if there's an update pending.
Some days I'm not even on the computer, so.
There we go. Okay. Chrome is up to date. Control panel is really what I want.
Amazing.
I gotta find that McAfee. Windows 11 is fairly robust. I don't recommend virus protection these days. You don't really need it.
Okay.
Just see what you experienced is a more dangerous experience than a virus these days.
Oh. Bless
Yeah.
you. Thank you for sharing that.
So, programs and features, where is it? There it is. Programs and features. Okay, I don't see that McAfee.
Yeah, it just likes to pop right up here when I'm doing a messenger and it
That's weird.
gets in my way. It's been about 3 weeks of nuisance, and I just
Well, it's not showing up in the control
Good.
panel.
maybe you got rid of it.
Well, I didn't go through the motions of that.
I realize that.
M-A-C.
I think
No.
it was McAfee.
Yeah, it was. I saw it.
Oh, okay.
Where? I think it was just an ad. That was weird. It might have been from the website that was open. That's really weird.
Is that your flower?
Where? No, that's the web. Oh, I changed your wallpaper.
Oh, you
That's
didn't.
I didn't do it on purpose. That's
Oh, Lord. I don't even know what I had.
right.
Whatever.
Okay, so
How did those things get out? Yeah, that'll drive me nuts. I'll have to figure out some other thing.
I think your system is reliable otherwise.
Every once in a while, it won't let me on, and I have to pull out the black thing for the modem.
Well, I think the updates will make it a more reliable experience.
Okay.
There was a BIOS update, and I noticed the machine was more responsive.
Oh, okay,
That
cool.
was that was a fairly detailed, small but detailed update.
Wow.
Okay,
Right.
so one more tiny update to do.
I was gonna say, all those little things, those windows that are all out here, how
Right.
did they get way out there?
What do you mean way out there?
Well, they used to be all to the left, lined up like these.
Oh, I'm not sure exactly what you're articulating, but
Well, on this, your pretty blue flower,
well,
I
that's
saw
the
some.
wallpaper. Yeah.
Okay. So, these things,
Yeah.
whatever
Oh, you
those
mean
are.
shortcuts? Got it.
Whatever those are, I don't know what those are.
Those are called shortcuts.
Okay, see,
Got it. Now I know what you're speaking of.
I don't know what lingo to use.
It's all right. There. Now they're all on the
That is
left.
the ugliest looking thing.
We could change it.
Yes, it will
You wanna
have to
change-
get.
You want to change the wallpaper? Let's
Yes.
have display settings. Let's
I'm
see
not
here.
into blue, but I don't know what that is. I mean, I don't dislike blue, but I don't know what it was.
Advanced display. No, that's not it.
Something simple.
Personalized. There we go.
Oh my god.
Is that too raggedy for you?
What is it?
Let's see here.
Wonder what I used to have.
I wasn't paying attention.
I
don't
know,
remember.
me either.
I didn't realize it was going to change the wallpaper. Here, is that more pleasant for you?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, there you go.
Oh my god.
There.
That's at least a calm opening.
Yes.
So all these guys
Those are your shortcuts for Office and Chrome.
used to be over there, they're in the
Yes,
middle.
yes.
Okay, live with it.
Yeah, so to shut
All
down.
this is still here.
Now to shut down, you go there,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's your power button right there.
Oh, it has moved.
Yeah. Update,
Okay.
restart. There's one more update. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Yeah. These little updates. But now you have Windows 11. You should be good for another few years. Yes, before it bugs you for a really big update.
I was gonna say, I have so many files, and I've got to get rid of. When I had my old Dell, I've got receipts. God,
Right.
I don't know why. I've probably got utility bills from 30 years ago. That's
All right.
sad.
Okay, I'm shutting it down. It seems to be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get to take it out of here.
Yes.
Oh, thank God!
I think we're good.
Yay!
All right. You want me to
All
carry
right.
it to the car for you?
Oh, if you don't mind, I brought that because that's such a
Oh.
good helper.
Well, we can do that.
It helps me in my balance, but I don't.
Right.
Gotta learn balance, no matter what. If it's real
Right.
physical or other.
Not a big deal.
Oh, thank you for your time.
Here, we'll put it in the bag so that you don't need extra help while when you get home.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Somebody brought me food in this years ago. It's been the best little
It's a Trader
bag to
Joe.
keep.
I think it's a Trader Joe's bag.
Yes, yes, sir. And
There
it
we
just
go.
it's sturdy.
Yeah, it says
God
for
bless.
There
Thank
we
you.
go.
So glad you're still in business.
Well,
now
thank
you're
you.
going to keep your number.
Yes.
So if you relocate, right?
Yeah. I don't think I'm leaving the South Bay. I'll figure it out.
You said you might in 5 years.
We'll
That
see.
cracked me up, and I went, "Oh, good. Now I got to look for another guru."
We'll see what happens.
All right. Well, I don't blame you. This place is kind of old.
Yeah.
Take care.
Thank you.
Be safe.
Thank you. All right. So let's see if this hard drive is dead. Alrighty. Yes. You know what? I do not want it to boot off of the Ethernet, or try to, because it'll just hang there for 10 minutes. So we're dealing with another Dell, slightly higher end model. It's an XPS. And so far, from the description, the hard drive has failed. So, what we will do, turn this on. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we have a drive that's failing as described. He actually showed me the error message. It shows it. So, yep, checking media source. Got it. Alright. So looking for the Ethernet now. We're not going to plug the Ethernet in because he's got it set to do that. Alright. Checking, yeah, so he's got it set to boot from the Ethernet if the drive is if the drive failed. That's what it's trying to do right now. It's looking for anything that'll boot. After about 5 or 10 more seconds, it's going to give us whatever error. Checking media presence. Come on. Crash on me, please. Thank you. How long is it going to stay here before it finally says nope? Come on. Come on. Alright. Okay, so finally skipped out on the Ethernet. And blank screen. It's just hanging here. This looks like hard drive failure. Yes. And I think we can install an M2 on this. I think this machine sold with an original 128 gig SSD, an M2 equipped. And yeah, it was equipped with an M2, usually 128 gigs, and then it would give you like a 1 terabyte mechanical drive storage. I'm just curious how long this is going to take. I'm familiar with these XPSs. Let's see how long this sits. You know what I can do? Can I restart? Control-Alt. Where's the delete on this keyboard? There it is. I'm going to do F12 just to see if the firmware sees a hard drive. So I'm tapping F12 on the keys. Okay, good. Yeah, it's not even seeing the BIOS setup. It's not seeing a bootable drive. No, no boot drive. Oh wait, no, it does see the drive. What it's not seeing is what's probably booting off of the M2 that's not being seen. Alright. I'll bet you $1 there's a dead M2 in here. Even if there's not one physically installed, I'm still thinking there's one, an option for it on the board. Let's confirm what's in here. Alright, so what we have is a dead M2. There we are. It's that stupid Optane. Got it. Well, there we go. That pretty much says it all. I was right. We got a dead M2. Alright. So here we are. Let me show you with our camera. What's up? Okay, so in case you were curious, there's your drive. There we are. Okay. Right there. That's your M2 that's failed. It's not showing up in the BIOS. So that's probably a 128 gig drive because it's the marketing of Dell. They'll give you a copy of Windows on that drive and expect you to store all your stuff on this honker over here. That's probably a 1 terabyte mechanical drive. So there we go. That's it. Diagnosed. Yeah, that's it. So I'm going to call the customer and find out what they want. Randy, let's call Randy. Actually, I got to see what an SSD for an M2 is. Hi, Randy, it's Chris. Yes, Randy. Okay, so I've confirmed. So your particular machine, did you notice it had 2 hard drives?
Oh, no, I had no idea.
Okay, interesting. So you have a mechanical 1 terabyte drive that they expected you to store your stuff on, but you also had a 120. You had a 128 M2, an SSD in there, and that's where Windows sits, and that's what's failed.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, I'm familiar with these these Dells, and that's what they do. They'll boot you off the fast hardware, and they expect you to store your stuff off of the slower technology that's cheaper. Yes. So if I go SSD, M2. Yes. So, do you know if you have a lot of stuff?
What do you mean?
Do you know?
On the hard drive?
Yeah. Are you backed up?
I'm backed up, yeah. I think the last backup was on Sunday, but I really haven't changed too much since then.
All right. Cool. So my labor would be $100, and this part seems to be about 120 or so to replace it. Well, that's why I'm asking if it's backed up. There's a very slim chance I'd be able to get your stuff, because what's going on is that the machine's not even registering this drive.
Oh, okay. So you
Yeah.
can, like, fix where the Windows is and then
Yeah. So
try
the
to get it off the other one.
Well, if your stuff isn't on the mechanical drive, then anything on the drive I'm speaking of and is talking about replacing, that's going to be a lost cause. So if you're backed up, then it's not a really big issue anyway, right?
Go and look and see like how much memory is left.
Well,
It'll read off a terabyte, or whatever, that's a bigger drive.
right. You don't technically need the bigger terabyte drive if you weren't using it to begin with, correct?
Right. But that's where I wonder if that's where my data is, and you can save the.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So if the mechanical drive wasn't affected, because I couldn't get it to boot, I haven't yet seen to see if you have any data on the mechanical drive. That's correct. Got it. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So I just know the default drive that's it.
I think I'll hit and fix it.
Okay. Sure.
Worst case scenario is I have to just upload everything back from, I think I saved it on a Cronus.
Cool. Okay. Sounds good. So I'll order that, and it's going to take me about 2 days.
2 days to get it, you mean?
Yeah, I'll just do it on Amazon.
Okay. Alright, so it'll be back early next week.
Yes. Well, probably Friday.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like I can get one. I can get a 1 terabyte M2 tomorrow, if I order it now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right. Cool.
Maybe I'll get it back tomorrow and then I can put it back together over the weekend.
Yes. Yes. Sounds good. Okay. I'll give you an update tomorrow.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks.
Perfect.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
There we go. All right. So let's see here. What else do I have? So we're buying for an XPS Dell a Samsung 980 SSD 1 terabyte M2 NVMe. That's considered a bestseller on Amazon, which means they have very few returns and they sell a boatload of them. So we're going to go with that route. That route. There we go. Now you got my face. All right. Well, I'm glad the SSDs haven't skyrocketed because of the way things are these days. Randy. Continue. We're going to order this now so I don't forget. Delivered to this address tomorrow. Good. You know what? Did I update that card? I got a brand new debit card. Yeah, you know what? I have to add a new card. I do. Because I replaced my card. So we'll do that. Let's just use a full computer because it's easier than the phone. Amazon. Alright, so I am ordering an SSD for this last customer you just heard me speak with. Your account, I gotta go to payment methods. Your payments. Oh, did I update it? Is that the right? Oh yeah, I updated it because it's the expiration date is correct. Yes, got it. And the expiration date went another 3 years because I got a new card. The number's the same. Good. Continue. It's already updated. Cool. There we go. Okay, so hopefully this customer will get their XPS Dell tomorrow, sometime before the end of the day. Dude, I got an email receipt instantly. That's new. Wow, that was fast. Interesting. That's fascinating. All right, here we go. Okay, if you've never been here before, my name is Chris. I'm an IT guy from Southern California offering free interaction for anyone who wants it. If you show up while I'm live, you are invited to give me a call at 855-434-8787. Show up, say hi, and there you go. How are you? Are we good? Okay, I think I've filmed everything that's useful. I'm done for the day. Thank you. I'm going to end it. Is tomorrow Friday? Yes, I guess it is. I am scheduled to be here tomorrow at 10 a.m. Give me a call, 855-434-8787. Show up at the YouTube chat, say hi there, or you can also say hi at Facebook. There we go.